Danielle Light with K-Pop Pilates and Wellness. I'm going to show you some full body exercises that are pretty challenging and will definitely help you to build and to strengthen your core. Now the first exercise I'm going to show you is the plank. You may be familiar with this one. So we'll start on all fours and we're going to have our shoulders above our wrists and our hips above our knees. Our gaze will be out towards the front of our mat, and our abdominals are engaged, our shoulders are back and down. Go ahead and extend one leg out so that the weight, you've got a little bit of weight on the bottom part of your toe. And take an inhale to prepare, exhale, bring the other leg to meet the first leg. So we can just hold here, and it's pretty challenging. When you're ready to come down, bring down both knees at the same time. And you can come back into a child's pose to help bring some weight off of your wrists. So we're going to go ahead and do that again. So let's start in our all fours position. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, abdominals engaged, shoulders down and back, gaze to the front of our mats. And we'll take one leg out. Inhale to prepare, exhale, take the other one out to meet it. Now we want to make sure that our shoulders are stacked on top of our wrists, and we have a pretty straight line, diagonal line coming down from our shoulders to our ankles. And we can hold here. And then when we're ready to come out of it, we'll bring both knees down at the same time and come into a child's pose stretch. Now that was pretty challenging. And if it was too challenging, there's a modification. What we'll do is we'll do the plank, but on our knees. It's very similar to the setup in fact, it's the same as the setup for the plank. We'll just do things a little differently so that we stay on our knees. So let's get into our all fours position. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, engage the abdominals, shoulders down and back. We'll take one leg out and put our knee down, and then take the other leg to meet it. And we want to keep that diagonal straight line from the shoulder down through the knee. And we can hold here, gazing at the front of our mat. And when we're ready to come out of this, we can come back into a child's pose stretch. We're putting a lot of weight on our wrists during either variation of this plank. So it's always nice to come down into a child's pose stretch and shake our wrists out a little bit, get some weight off of those. So we can add on to the plank. We can and do a push-up. And we can do this in a couple of different ways. So let's go ahead and get into the knee plank in our all fours position. And we're going to do push-ups where our elbows actually are going to be parallel to our ribs. They're not going to come out like this. They're going to go down towards the ground, right in tight into our ribs. So I can go down pretty far and I can do a couple of these. So let's go ahead and try that on our toes, on the traditional plank pose. Okay, I'm holding the plank, and now my range of motion is a little bit more limited here because this is extremely challenging. And maybe I don't do 5, maybe I do 3. Bring the knees down at the same time and come back into a child's pose stretch. Shake your wrists out, and I'm going to show you the next exercise, which is called back support. We're gonna start sitting with our knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Our hands are going to be pointing towards our feet, and we're gonna bring our hands just maybe about 6 to 12 inches behind our hips. We're gonna take an inhale. As we exhale, we're gonna lift our hips and try to make a straight line between our knees and our shoulders. Inhale down and exhale up. Inhale down and exhale up. And you're gonna find that it will help to really squeeze your glutes and even the back of your hamstrings, or your hamstrings while you do this to help you get that line. So we'll do a few more. Inhale, exhale, lift, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your abdominals, and squeeze your hamstrings. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lower. And come off of your wrists and shake them out. Great job.